You are listening to ZTO Radio.
That's exactly what you are, a whore.
I never looked at it that way before.
Everybody's bought you. Colleges, the pros, your gamblers. Who do you think bought those beautiful little caps on your teeth and the clothes that you're wearing and the bloody tan that you've got? Me!
If I ever neglected to thank you, Melissa.
You has-been.
Welcome to ZTO Radio. I am Frank. This is Scott.
It's recording.
It's recording. Everything's recording. We're back. Oh, shit. Anyways, we were going to record an episode the other night. Had a few too many tall glasses of water, one might say, and just lost our focus. So we're back here again. You heard Ray with me last week on the show, but we're back. Original recipe for your eyes only and your ears only. I'm pointing to the mic. Oh, God.
And whoever you show to.
Yeah. Got an Amber Alert earlier. You got one of those, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I understand the reason that they blast my phone.
Oh, no. Here we go. I see it coming.
I'm not going to complain.
No,
I
go ahead.
understand it.
Go
It
ahead.
makes sense.
Go ahead.
Like, there's clearly a child missing, right? Okay.
It's not funny.
It's not. It's a serious thing. There's a child missing. I'm at home watching music videos. That's what I'm doing. I'm checking out that new Parliament album. I'm jamming with my headphones on. My phone lights up like there's a goddamn tornado warning. What did it say? Let's see. Let's go back and because I didn't recognize the area. Lewis Center, Ohio. Any idea where that's at, Scott?
I'm sure somebody knows.
It's not near here, though.
It's not near here.
Not here near enough to where if I was at my home, peacefully enjoying some tunes.
There's a lot of cell phones. They got to have a pretty wide swath on these things.
They have to know that. You know what? Hey, I'm even fine with notifying the Ohio government that I'm not on the roadways, and maybe you don't need to blow me up like I'm gonna fucking get attacked by tornadoes.
Well,
I hate tornadoes. They fucking
that's
terrify
why they
me.
have an alert. But
it's the same thing if there's a tornado.
In the same breath, I would definitely think
flash floods.
I would like. We get the flash floods, don't we?
Yeah, we get flash flood warnings.
Okay. So, what's the difference between that and a tornado? They just can't predict tornadoes as well.
Okay.
Enough to text you and be like, you need
First
to
of all,
seek shelter right now.
Personally,
because I would want that text.
I want tornado warnings. I want to know when there's flash flood warnings. I want to know when there's a blizzard warnings or whatever the fuck those are called. I would also like to know if knives are going to fall from the sky or anything that's going to hurt a large sum of people. But there's a missing child in a city. I don't even know where the fuck it is. And it gives you a description. Lewis Center, Ohio. Don't know where that is. A blue Nissan Altima. That means nothing to me. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So I'm either scanning the roadways for every blue car, because I don't know, it's an Altima. I assume it's a sedan. It sounds like a sedan. Any blue sedan? And there's the license plate. I understand. You're trying to find a child. It's very serious.
Of course. But you got to think that
there's something more efficient than this.
I think that it has probably, net benefited. So it's probably helped.
Right.
And even if it found one kid,
okay,
it
there
helped.
You go. I'll take it.
But I don't know. I can't. I don't. I feel like my description of car.
Right.
And I have a kid in the car. You're just like, you're doing something with a kid.
There is the license plate number, so that is.
And then everybody you pass though has got that alert, and you're like, well, fuck, man, that's my car. They may not look at the license plate because usually they have license plate, which kind of should help you out, but might not prevent you from getting held at gunpoint.
Yeah, but I have no
by some vigilante.
100%.
Said blue Altima, and you got the blue Altima, and you got a kid. That's you. You did it in
I know that's not your kid in there. No,
where's the papers at?
Real, though,
where's your papers?
Anytime I get one of those, it's never for any place that's close here. If it was like Ada, Lima, Findlay, places that are around us, I never know the place.
If you were the one to opt out, you would look like an ass.
He
would.
I just want him to get
this guy opted out of the Amber Alerts. I said no thanks.
Listen, if there is a tornado in Marion, our tornado sirens do not go off. Right?
I don't know. Does it?
I don't think so. Our tornado sirens will go off maybe if Ada has a tornado, if there's one in between Ada. But an Amber Alert, I don't even know where that's at. Also, I never ever know what any make or model of a vehicle is because I'm not into cars, man. I'm just not. I'm in a car. I'm in a truck. I don't even know what fucking brand it is, brother. I don't even know.
Well, and put into perspective, if it was any popular car brand, like you got to think like one in every. The Nissan Altimas are particularly popular.
Yeah,
it's like having a Honda Accord. You're like, Honda Accord.
Same thing.
Oh my God.
What is that?
The fucking circuits are lighting up.
Anyways, I wanted to dedicate this episode to Mr. Burt Reynolds, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Take it off.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Reynolds.
Give it up for Gator. Yeah, I mean, and I actually want to play, in his honor, I want to play one of my favorite pieces of media that's out there with him. And it's him getting pissed off at Mark Summers on The Tonight Show. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that?
No.
He was, basically the story of it is that he was in the middle of a horrible book tour. And Mark Summers is probably one of the most irritating human beings that you could ever be around.
Yeah.
He's like OCD, and he's also really he's an up kind of guy, a little too much. But, enjoy this. And we're going to kick it into some music right after that from Solar Disco Force. They're from Bowling Green, Kentucky. We're going to listen to a little bit of the Takeover podcast from way back when. And we'll hear a song from the Interns from Cincinnati.
My next ghost, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, no, my next guest hosts four shows, including our home on Lifetime and the Wacky Kid Show. What would you do on Nickelodeon? Now, here's a quick look at what he does for a living. Take a look here.
Come on, 1, 2, 3.
Degrading? Not enough. Please welcome Mark Summers, ladies and gentlemen. The idea behind that? I saw the clip and I didn't see that episode.
It's a show called What Would You Do?
Yeah.
And a crazy man by the name of Woody Frazier created a thing called the Pie Pod. And generally people from the audience get selected and end up there if they do something incorrect, but that day it got turned around on me and I got it.
Yeah. I see. Now, do you like doing the messy stuff especially? Is that...
No, it's very strange because I am really I'm Felix Unger. I'm a neatness fanatic.
Right,
so it's just kind of weird that I've been, for the last 9 years, doing that kind of TV. And we've done some weird things on the show. We once filled a container with 4,000 pounds of baked beans and made kids dive into it, which was really great.
Gee, I wish I'd seen that.
You would.
Now, you say you make the kids. I mean, you force the child, you hold the child's head under the baked beans and then throw them out and then...
We have an obstacle course.
Who told you were a neatness freak? I just say that because your back is to me, and I was just talking to a back.
No, I can talk to you too, Bert.
Thank you.
Watch out, he's got scissors.
He's got scissors.
No, I was just wondering who told you that, because...
My wife tells me that often.
She says, good morning,
I'm still married, as a matter of fact.
Yes, well, you...
Let me explain this. This is what's known as losing control of the program, ladies and gentlemen.
Not really. He's not a neatness freak anymore.
So, Mark, welcome to late night television.
I'm on this nice little quiet, Nickelodeon Lifetime. We do a little show. We do some sewing. We do some little, things like that. Reynolds just threw water on me. Did you notice that, folks?
And you'll treasure it later.
Don't touch me.
So,
I used to be on your show all the time. Win, Lose, or Draw. I used to love that show.
funny, I don't remember.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, we were talking about being a neatness fanatic.
Yes, talking about being a neatness fanatic. But you started out as a magician, if I'm not mistaken.
What's this?
Oh, a towel.
That's all right. Thank you. About a week and a half later it came. But, there we go.
That's all right. Thank you, Fabio.
Come on.
You know, I don't mind that because I deserved it.
You deserved it?
I deserved it. I did it to you. I deserved it.
That's okay.
You know, that's the kind of guy I am.
You know? Okay.
And I was saying to your wife the other night, you know,
Bert's been on a very rough book tour. I know. I saw you with Katie Couric. You were a nice guy. I saw you on one of those PBS shows. You were very
it's
sedate.
easy to be nice to nice people.
It is. Yes, it is.
It's nice to see you two have hit it off so well.
He's doing his Milton Berle impression. Take a look at that. Anyway, too obscure for the room. Anyway,
It's too hip for the room. I bet that plays good on Nickelodeon.
yeah. At least I have a full-time job, though. That's the
That's
thing.
true.
Where did this? Anyway, what is this? Wait a minute. What is this, Joe?
You got a coin? You got a coin?
I don't have a coin.
All right. All right, ready? It's the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I go to bed at night, when I go in, I have to take a certain amount of pills. Legal. Anyway.
So do I.
When I shut the light off, there's no shadow on the wall.
But when you get those pills,
no,
the shadows come.
I don't. Usually when I take my pills, it's like 8 or 9 o'clock. So this is like 3 o'clock in the morning. I shut my light because I take my medicine and stuff before I go to bed. Shut the light off, and there's a black silhouette, and it kind of looks like a woman on the wall. Well, you don't know what these spirits are. They could be male or female.
Yeah,
they don't come out and say, hey, baby, I'm a female, or hey, dude, I'm a male. Look at this big thing.
When they got their 40 double D's plastered on the wall.
I love those.
They keep telling me all this shit, but I finally did see a shadow figure.
Yes! Ow, my ears.
I've only seen it one time. I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Here, we had a nephew that stayed with us for a while, and he kept asking, because when we told him, I go, when you go upstairs in that room you're in, you're going to hear some knocking on that closet. Well, he did. He heard knocking. So, the one night we stayed up and we watching, I like the Video Classic because they played more of the harder kind of rock groups.
Translate rock groups.
He's turning Japanese over there.
I'm speaking Dutch. Anyway.
All right, yeah, wrap this up, though. We got to wrap it up.
Well, anyway, he's seeing a shadow figure. It stayed in the kitchen. Well, tonight it came out behind me.
Oh, God. And that's a fail.
He goes, yeah. No, none of that, you bad. Anyway.
Would you bang a ghost now if it wanted to,
if it was a nice one.
All right.
Not a bitch. No bitch
ghosts. Well, she bitches. I'll do it.
Yeah.
She comes in, she's like, can't you pick up your underwear?
Yeah, she'll probably say, you got something larger than an 8-inch?
We had something freaky happen to us there at Hocking Hills, though, didn't we?
A little bit.
We did.
The radio just came on completely by itself.
After
but who knows?
After we had said, wouldn't that be freaky if the radio came on?
What was bad was, at the time, I was in a wheelchair, and Bill wheeled me out. Yeah. And the first thing I asked him, we were drinking beers, and the first thing I asked him, I looked right at him. I go, are they having Indian rituals or something like that? And he kind of looked at me and went, no. I go, are you sure? He goes, yeah. He go, well, there's 2 Indians standing right over there. He's looking.
How many times have you about died? How many times have you about died?
Damn Native Americans.
I died 4 times. Oh, I literally died 4 times. Wow. So,
did you see anything?
Yeah. Oh, well, I seen them damn Indians. I'm like, come on, kid.
Maybe we got to answer to Indians.
So anyway,
at the end of our life.
Anyway, we came back in. They were feeding us German beer and stuff, and I thought, And finally, Bill, because I passed out because I hadn't been drinking for a while, so 2 beers and a vodka, and I went out. When I came back to, the first thing he said, he goes, "You're done." I'm like, oh. Okay, so I go to bed, and then all of a sudden everybody else goes to bed, and then all of a sudden
if you pass out while you're drinking, then wake back up, you're done.
Yeah. So I get up, I get in my wheelchair and I wheel myself to the bathroom and stuff, and all of a sudden I heard pans and shit banging in the kitchen. Well, the bathroom's right off the kitchen, so I got back in my wheelchair after I got done. I was rolled out. There was an old woman in there, looked like she was cleaning pots and pans.
Oh my God!
And I wheeled back in, and Bill goes, "What's wrong with you?" And I go, "There's an old woman." He goes, "Well, I heard something pounding." I go, "Yeah, but I go, it's that old woman cleaning pots and pans."
Yeah, he pounded the door.
So later that night, and that's been about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I wake up, and I was sleeping on my back, and I raised up. And there was a guy, I swear to God, looked like somebody from Daniel Boone. Had the cap.
Skin,
yeah.
Coonskin cap.
Yeah, and
again,
the whole work. That's what I'm speaking. he was standing at the foot of the bed. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? But finally, he wakes up, and it must have been about, what, 8 o'clock. He wakes up, and he's looking at me, and he goes, what the hell's wrong with you? I go, there's a guy with a Kinski. He goes, I thought he was Daniel Boone. He goes, oh, bullshit.
They say that lightning only strikes once, and a spoonful weighs a ton. They say it's never an easy thing to make your dreams come true, but they're gonna eat those words if it's the last thing that they do. What can I say? I'm gonna try anyway. You're gonna learn today that we are unstoppable. You can make your accusations, but you can't make no mistakes. We are unstoppable. Like a twisted coming at your own car, it's got no brakes. You are worth more than you make, and you deserve more than you take. More afraid of the ground than I am afraid to fall. I'd rather crash and burn if it meant I ran at all. Yeah, what can I say? I'm gonna try anyway. You're gonna learn today that we are unstoppable. You can make your accusations, but you can't make no mistakes. We are unstoppable. Like a twisted coming at you, all the car, it's got no brakes. We are unstoppable. You can make your accusations, but you can't make no mistakes. We are unstoppable. Like a twisted coming at you, all the car, it's got no brakes. Unstoppable. You can make your accusations, but you can't make no mistakes. We are unstoppable. Like a twisted coming at you, all the car, it's got no brakes. We are unstoppable. You can make your accusations, but you can't make no mistakes. We are unstoppable. Like a twisted coming at you, we're coming at you. Unstoppable.
Oh God, I fucking really did a number on the mic there.
Yeah.
With that one, Jesus. Clipped.
Forceful.
Clipped. And but we're back here on ZTO Radio. Big, everybody is fucking either taking a knee or setting their shoes on fire. Scott, are you seeing this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's crazy. What's going on?
Should I?
Oh, he's got
Is this
Nikes
gonna-
on.
is this gonna-
Oh, God, is it Nike or is it Nike? Wow, those are fancy, dude.
Ideas are some sweet shoes.
Those are nice.
You know what? Yeah, these are nice, right?
Yeah.
You know, a kid got these for me.
Wow.
A kid was like searching in a Nike outlet.
That's nice
Michael.
shoes, man.
And he was like, he thought about me. And he's like, hey, man, you want some shoes? So these were a gift. These were...
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Amazing,
awesome gift.
color fabric. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Happy shoes.
And they got air in the thing.
Oh, that's definitely
They're filled
some
with air.
shock absorbers.
So you don't want to
there.
step on no nails because I'll pop. But
beautiful. Anyways, stop it. Just
not
stop
doing it.
Stop it. It
you need
doesn't
to
make...
screenshot that where I'm holding a lighter to it.
Oh, yeah,
and put question
that'll be
marks.
the fucking thumbnail.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense
because that'll get a lot more views.
It doesn't make sense to burn something that you've already bought. That's the dumbest fucking thing you can do. It doesn't make any point. Nike doesn't care.
Didn't we talk about this?
Or is it Nike? Is it Nike or Nike?
Nike.
Okay.
Did we talk about this with the jerseys? I think we did. I mean, I know it's been a while back. I think it's maybe even a couple of years because they've been talking about the taking the knee thing for a while, but people are just not, posting themselves burning their jerseys anymore. So yeah,
so much time is spent complaining about flags, protests, what you're wasting. Everybody's wasting their time. You're only going to live one fucking time. Do you understand that, people? You're wasting your time. First of all, not just enjoying life. This person is trying to make a peaceful fucking protest that should literally be just a thing. It should be a statement that he's made and then it's done with. Just because it doesn't fucking make sense. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, man. And stop burning your property, or keep burning it. Burn it all. Fuck. Maybe he could endorse some other things that I don't like. Maybe he could endorse Confederate flags, and then everybody would be burning them, or whatever. But
I did see something that was funny because it was somebody commenting on burning shoes, and they would say something like, oh, you're going to defend Nike against Colin Kaepernick, but you won't defend him you won't defend Nike against child labor or whatever in overseas factories.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
But then, the obvious comeback is, okay, well, you burned your shoes because of this guy. Well, you didn't burn your shoes. You had no problem being a fan of Nike with a child. You know what I mean? If somebody tried to do that and it blew up in their face because they brought it up and they're like, oh, fuck, I forgot about that side of it.
If nothing else, don't burn your shoes because some poor human being got paid like 32 cents to fucking work their little hands.
Where these were made at.
Just work their little hands. Probably Indonesia. Probably.
Well, these are tagless.
Oh,
these were made.
They don't want you to know.
These are made by them underground kids.
But literally, someone spent a lot of time making those shoes. And I mean, come on, stop being an asshole. Stop being an asshole.
Well, too, it's you can't quite equivalate that to somebody cutting their gun in half because I saw that after Parkland shooting that some guy sawed his AR-15 in half. And I thought about it. I was like, well, that's the same thing. But then I was like, wait.
Not really.
You could take your shoes to Goodwill. Yeah, people don't necessarily want shoes, but when you ain't got no shoes, used shoes is shoes.
Right.
And Nikes generally don't make crap shoes.
Right.
So
I mean, it's a pointless gesture. It's a multi-million-dollar company that does not give a fuck. First of all, they've already got your money, and second of all, people are still gonna fucking buy their shit. If for nothing else, to say fuck you to you people. They're gonna buy more. I saw people buying Nike specifically to say fuck you to all the assholes that are burning. They're buying double Nike, man.
They also know that the old people that are pissing and moaning about it aren't the one buying Nikes.
Right.
They don't buy Nikes.
But I just saw somebody post a video yesterday that they went out and bought a fucking hoodie, a fucking pair of brand new socks, and like another T-shirt or something. That's got to be like what, $60 or $70 or something for that shit.
Something like that.
Good God. fucking people are crazy.
Just do it, guys. Just
anyways, let's get into some more music. We got Race of Devils? Race of Devils.
Little devil cakes.
Devils. Race of Devils. A song called Last Rib on the Left.
Completely emasculated them.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm trying to support you. They're from Columbus, Ohio. And after that, we will hear Brave the Sea from Newark, Ohio. A song called I Hate My Job. I think we can all agree.
Nobody can relate to that.
Well, I can. Anyways, we'll be right back.
Awoken from my slumber by a noise I know too well, the dying cry of another night like a banshee out of hell. I pry open my eyelids like rusted shuttered doors. It's a beautiful day, but the only thing I think of anymore is that I hate my job. I hate my job. It's a struggle to get out of bed, 'cause I hate my job. I hate my job. I
hate my job. The customer is always wrong and I hate my job. Go! And stole all of my innocence away. Now I wish I was getting younger instead of older every day. But I'm growing older and I'm going nowhere. But I work to live and I live to work and I really hate my job. I hate my job. I hate my job. It's a struggle to get out of it 'cause I hate my job. I hate my job.
We're back here on ZTO Radio.
We're back.
So, I don't know if you've been privy. You're not really in deep on the hip-hop world. Have you heard about the big Eminem scuttlebutt?
No. What's going on there?
Hey, man, what happened was he dropped a fucking surprise album.
A surprise?
Like no one knew it was coming. Then, boom, new Eminem.
Walked down into the street and pulled down his pants and shit that shit out. He was like, boom, drop that shit.
And well, he called out a bunch of rappers on it, and I don't know. I don't know the whole story because there was Machine Gun Kelly put out like a song responding to him, I guess. So that must have been, and that's another white rapper. There must have been. He must have called him out, and Eminem must have called him out in his song. I don't know. I tried listening to both of these diss tracks, as they call them, which is probably the stupidest waste of time anyone who's pissed off at somebody could actually do. You are wasting so much fucking time. You are writing a fucking love letter to this motherfucker, basically. I mean, right? It's not really...
Yeah.
It's not really like he got him better on his diss track or whatever the fuck. It's like, dude, you just wrote a song for that guy. The best thing you can do to respond to a diss track is just not. I mean, really.
Or like it.
But
because then it would
the writing
take all the power away from the person that did it. You'd be like, oh, that's awesome. And they'd be like, God damn it, you're supposed to not like that.
If they were doing it like freestyle, like coming up with it off the top of their head, I would have a little bit more respect for it. But they spend time writing it, like writing mean rhymes at somebody. It's the stupidest waste of time. And also, both those songs fucking suck. And who cares? Neither one. I don't like any one of them motherfuckers. If you're going to listen to rap, there's way better stuff. There's way better rappers. There's just way better. Tech Nine's out there. He's still in the world. I know he's a black guy, and we're talking about white rappers, but there's even better white rappers. Fucking MC Frontalot. Look it up. I just wanted to rant a little bit about that, but here's some better rappers right here than either one of them. I'm saying it. I know they wouldn't say it. But Happy Tooth and Doug from Columbus, Ohio. And then we're going to listen to a featured podcast called Be Great Today by Jonathan Bloom. He's out of Dublin, Ohio. And then we're going to have a little song from Lipstick Fiction from Cincinnati, Ohio. We'll be right back.
Why listen to me? Nothing's what we promised, and I'm just a commodity. Why listen to me? Nothing's what we promised, and I'm just a commodity.
Paralyzed and posing, an attempt to pass it off as stoic. I'm a poet and I didn't even realize it. Like your didgeridoo was belittling you. Musical instruments can't prescribe medicine. This is just the cream filling between beatings at the labor camp. I'm the reigning champ of nothing more than recognizing pestilence. Death-defying petulance forever lives and dying young. I went and skinned the wolf and left my inner child crying dumb. Death to America. America is death to me. My destiny will be the death of me, but my songs along with the rest of me. My landlocked sandbox, I never said I had a plan. My tendencies are festering while my identity's gone cattle brand. Motivational speakers never mention success as a speech for suckers. The world could never be at peace. The pieces eat each other. All I wanted was to make this all you ever want, but you can't feed your family chord progressions. Young adult wasteland just don't roll off the tongue. So I'll be soul bought and done before the forces of the fourth dimension. A corner of digit and gimmick, another cynic born. Hey kids, rob your nearest liquor store. It's about time you learn that adults are either lying or just misinformed. Pause for dramatic effect. Let me be the soundtrack to your same old shit. I'll even edit out the clouds I paint my rainbows with. I'm simply here to guide you to the places that I haven't seen. That brighter shade of pasture green, this ain't the way it has to be. A plasticine catastrophe or sterilized paradise. Good thing you left the decision up to musicians, huh? You probably mistake me for having a stake in the outcome. Sore bones and hormones, too old to be this young. Naive pipe dream surviving when you bought the album. Everything sucks except us, give us your money.
Small state. Smoke, steam, and dust. We interfere with crystal clear. It's different here with us. We disappear, so insincere. Don't believe in us. All we are is smoke, steam, and dust. All we are is smoke, steam.
Everybody's blind, this life's a smokescreen. I tried to eat my pride and died, it choked me. Let's kill it before it knows it's alive. And disease succeeds and kills what's inside. Just a lie, justified forever with this fact. We've never been intact, skins better singed and cracked. Drenched in black cause it reflects how we live. So caught up in ourselves that we don't see shit. Facetious, average people are conceited. They feel that they've been cheated, so their ego they feed it. The people they needed to understand their condition, to make an actual religion out of capitalism. A tragic collision with so-called entertainment. So simple and basic, somebody said center stage it. Get an agent, cause that fool's a role model. He's cool and hollow, and someone they'll follow. Tomorrow, all the people will forget what God is and trade in the crosses for something obnoxious. Prophets to tell the people why to breathe. I just want to tell the tree that it used to be a seed, beautifully conceived and sold at a bargain, right out of the garden, so our souls are starving. I talk truth if anybody would listen. Screw wisdom, I'm a musician with this muse missing. You lift them mistaken and make them a savior, so embrace the behavior while saviors get faker. You're alive, born to die, borderline horrified, sorta high, some mortified, this glorified story died.
Why listen to me? Nothing's what we promised, and I'm just a commodity.
Welcome to Be Great Today, weekly inspiration to start your week. I am Jonathan Bloom, or Frasley Sparksman in World of Warcraft. So let me tell you a story of when I was a precinct election official. I wanted to help our civic government and help facilitate the polls. The people who run these jobs do an amazing job. There is training beforehand, then you get there at 5:30 a.m., and you don't leave until about 8:30 to 9, depending on how fast you can get things cleaned up. There is a lunch break in between, and I usually miss seeing one of our awesome local news reporters who always tended to vote during that time when I was on break. I always heard from my fellow workers that this individual was very nice, and I always have wanted to meet them, maybe one day. So around the time, I weighed 333 pounds. I was trying to lose weight and be healthy. The amazing Parent Teachers Association at the school, where the voting precinct was at, always held a bake sale with some delicious food. And you know, a buck here, a buck there. I'm buying delicious food to help support my local school. There was one year where I existed solely on baked goods from this bake sale. Well, one year I decided I would still buy a few treats, but I wanted to bring along a healthy piece of food for snacks. You can get hungry standing around for long hours giving the same spiel on how to operate the voting machine and doing all that. So, I brought a bunch of Fiber One bars. They're healthy, right? Well, I am not always wise in my thinking. I should have thought about the fact that fiber makes you go. So I ended up being indisposed many times, a good portion of the day. I told my poll workers the next year what happened, because I never realized that day why I had to go all the time. So my intention for this story was to show how a good intention wasn't so good for me. It didn't let me be available to help with the election. I was being healthy, but at what expense? What are good intentions in our lives that aren't always good for us? I find that it is important to think through my actions. I make mistakes. I have done things with good intentions, but the result wasn't what I expected. So let's go through this week thinking on what the consequences of what we do, and make sure to avoid Fiber One bars unless you are at home and you need them.
Okay, well, we're back. I don't know. This is a weird subject. I haven't heard anybody talk about this though, and I know it's touchy to talk about the adult sites on the internet. You know the ones. But and if anybody has frequented one of these adult sites recently, within the past year, there's ads before every clip. It's a weird thing to talk about.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
This is the thing. Nobody's talking about this.
I still rent DVDs.
What an embarrassing thing. There's nobody talking about this, but I guarantee you almost everyone knows what I'm talking about. You find a select video that you're interested in. Well, the thumbnail on that one looks exceptionally interesting. Click, and then it's just like fucking YouTube or Hulu. There's got to be an ad that plays. Mm-hmm. Every time it's for an adult game. It's like this adult game, and it always says like, hey, hold on a minute. It's basically saying might not want to watch this video. You might want to come check out this game, because you're going to blow your biscuits if you come over here. And it's always like a fucking game or something, man. And it's like, hey, I'm just being honest. Nobody's talking about it, but everybody, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
My friend told me that apparently, you must be on a different. I've never seen that.
You never see that? You go to the moral sites. The moral.
I don't think there is any.
Also, here's another weird thing that's on those adult sites.
I have seen ads,
right?
But it's like a lot of times it's for KY or different
There's no games though,
and there's even a skip ad thing.
There's a skip ad thing. But there's a skip ad thing for these game videos too, and it's always like a cartoon dick, flopping, and there's like some girl giving an old HJ, and there's just whatever. But there's also always I don't know if anybody else has ever realized this, but if you ever want to see Lois Griffin naked, she's right here. Always, or right off to the side. So they always got her in like a little thumbnail. Like that's a big thing. Is that a big thing?
I think it is.
Do people look up cartoon porn?
I know that the CG stuff is going to get so good that it's probably going to put most people out of business, because you're just going to be like, because all you need to do is just type it in and be like whatever Asian with dude that was like 10 feet tall with a 4-foot cock. Like something ridiculous, like whatever you want is right there. And then there's the used up, porn girls going, what about me? I can take 2 at a time. No. We're
I think they do have videos on there. Like if you have that shit where you put your phone in the thing and you have the virtual reality glasses, the cheapo ones. Yeah. I think that it works for that. Yeah, and I can't imagine what that would look like. To see someone doing their thing with the goggles going and just doing their thing.
And it made me think of that new Spielberg movie, Ready Player One.
Oh yeah.
With everybody's in this world. It's like a World of Warcraft, but for like everything.
Yeah.
And that's where everybody spends their time. And I'm like, no, that's not the future. It would be like that, only it would be in a place where you just had sex and killed people and things. Like that would be the place where everybody went to vent their frustrations.
There is
from everyday life.
A massive multiplayer online website type game thing, simulator thing called Second Life. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
It was big for a while, early 2000s, and there's a lot of people in there for all different reasons, like Duran Duran had a building there where they were advertising their album, and it was you could go into that building and listen to their new album, and it was like a thing before Facebook and all this other stuff. It's still up, and the only thing that's in there anymore is weird sex groups. it's like the shell of the city that used to be bustling at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Different media things. You could go in. There's a theater. You can watch movies. You have like a little sim character, you know. And yeah, it's just porn stuff now. It's like weird deviant stuff. I saw a dude trying to play it, you know. Weird, just weird. He's trying to talk to people, and they were just fucking not interested. They were waiting on like weird sex things to happen.
Wait, do they like? Can you see it in the game?
I don't.
Or is it just like?
It was like a lot of people waiting in different, like kind of like chat room lobbies, waiting for things to happen, or talking dirty to each other. Very weird. Anyways, let's move into some more music. I got some Lazy Ass Destroyer coming at you from Cincinnati, Ohio. And then our good buddies in Mississippi Bones. You don't hear this song a lot. The Real Housewives of Alpha Centauri 7.
Nice.
That's a deep cut. But we'll be right back.
He only reveals what he wants you to see, and then shows it all. And when he does, he satisfies me.
Growing up in a small town in the country, not a lot to do, not a lot to see. Spend the weekend smoking that green and looking at my dad's old dirty magazine. Thinking of girls all day I would dream. Pumping machine, handful of cream. Occasionally get so lucky and find a DVD called Dear Fanny. I'd imagine myself right there on the screen, like an army, being all I could be. Giving it to her with a face so mean, tearing it up and making her scream. And if I was on that television screen, all the porn stars beating me. But that's when I was just a little lazy D, and I wanted to be just like Ron Jeremy. Learned everything I know from Ron Jeremy. Big orgy with tricks up my sleeve. Giving it to her with all that I can muster. That's what I be, an underground hustler. Learned everything I know from Ron Jeremy. Big orgy with tricks up my sleeve. Giving it to her with all that I can muster. That's what I be, an underground hustler. I was here to clean the pool, man, all that was said. Next thing I know, I was getting mad head. She didn't want to take this buddy to the bed, so we got the shit on in the backyard instead. Now I'm not gonna lie, man, this was a first, but I've had a lot of play and I'm pretty well rehearsed. But when she pulled the dildo out of her purse, I thought to myself, man, that's about to hurt. She pulled out the liquid with squirt, squirt, squirt. Then I put the fucking ass to work, 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 making it hurt with this amazing girth. Pumping this slut for all she was worth. We finished up, she said, hot damn, you got a big penis. Thank you, man. Fuck the pool job, you need to fuck girls, then buy the cum shop in the porno one. Learned everything I know from Ron Jeremy. Big orgy with tricks up my sleeve. Giving it to her with all that I can muster. That's what I be, an underground hustler. Learned everything I know from Ron Jeremy. Big orgy with tricks up my sleeve. Giving it to her with all that I can muster. That's what I be, an underground hustler. Got to the set, it was lights, camera, action. You know porn stars demand satisfaction, a little attraction, and a nice behind. Hold on 1 second, I forgot my line. Script had issues, didn't really matter. Was there to fix the camera, just ask the pizza guy. Better reception when I'm from behind. Serving extra sausage in between the thighs. Here comes the countdown, about to explode. Only 5 seconds till I drop this load. Looked her in the eyes, said where should it go? Make up your mind, I'm about to blow. I am what I am, I know what I know. I do what I do to put on a good show. I be what I be, that you can't see. I learned everything I know from Ron Jeremy. Learned everything I know from Ron Jeremy. Big orgy with tricks up my sleeve. Giving it to her with all that I can muster. That's what I be, an underground hustler. Learned everything I know from Ron Jeremy. Big orgy with tricks up my sleeve. Giving it to her with all that I can muster. That's what I be, an underground hustler.
Utopic dreams or dystopian schemes shouldn't be such a fine line in between. But she dances her way right through those seams. Unless a piece of genetic artistry. She's a weapon of perfection, stunning and deadly. Seduction second nature, she's a temptress, yeah. But on the field of battle, she's a demoness. Super collide on nothing, I just met her, yeah.
We're recording ZTO Radio right now. So, yeah, basically, I wanted to just know if anybody had seen the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia premiere last night. But nobody's watching this anyways, so it doesn't fucking matter. Ultimately, what happened was I saw it early, thought it was shit, posted about how it was shit online, and then got rallied against by all of my friends who evidently can't accept it's just my fucking opinion and it doesn't matter, and they've got to change my opinion or fucking tell me I'm wrong. Either way, whatever it is.
Hey, that's that's what the internet is for. That's what it's for.
I know what they were doing though. They were just trying to piss me off. But I just was wondering if anybody had fucking experienced it. You of course were unaware.
Nope.
But you were. What were you talking about? You wanted to talk about?
Amazon.
Oh yeah. What about?
I heard what's been going on with that shit. So yeah, apparently Jeff Bezos, if you not know, is the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
By a lot, and he's actually makes like $250 million a day.
People just made a big deal about him not being charitable or something like that, right?
Well, it's not charity. He just doesn't pay his workers.
Well, you got to
and it working them in crazy ass conditions, and he makes $270 million a day.
Right.
Do you know how much that is? It's a lot of fucking money.
I don't even worry about
it's
that.
Like $11 million an hour.
That's too much for me to be concerned about.
Yeah. But anyways, there's like 500,000 employees for Amazon.
Right.
If he took what he made in 1 month overall and just, said, hey, here you go, to my employees for working hard, 1 month out of the year, it'd be enough to give every one of them a $10,000 raise. Each and every employee. Even the ones, which a lot of employees, not all those 560,000 are pickers, which is the lowest level.
Right.
The people in the warehouse just have to run around and then
grab all the dildos.
Pee in bottles because
they
don't have time. They don't have time to take bathroom breaks. Yeah, it's like
they're peeing in bottles. They're loading up dildos.
Yeah,
that's what I heard is the biggest seller of.
If they had to stop that, they would ruin them.
Right.
So yeah, these low-level employees, that's a lot of money to them. To the people making $100,000 a year, they're, if you don't give them a raise, you can give the other people more of a raise. But across the board, he could just give everybody $10,000 a year more.
Right.
With less than 1 month of his, profits. Yeah. And then he'd make whatever billions of dollars the rest of the year. But he just chooses to be a dick.
Well, I heard that Amazon wasn't making money. How the fuck did he become the biggest millionaire, billionaire, bazillionaire of all time? I heard that Amazon was losing money a couple years ago or some shit.
No, that's not.
I don't listen to the news though, or pay attention to anything.
They make.
I just say things.
They make ridiculous amount of money, and
I wonder
with
how it
automation,
works.
everything they're doing, they're basically just taking over to where I think at least 50% of the online purchases deal with Amazon. So they've really
the whole thing
cornered everything.
Doesn't fucking even make sense to me. I don't understand how it works because sometimes I'll order from 3 or 4 different places and get stuff all in the same Amazon box. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck does that work?
That's what these pickers do.
It's crazy, man.
They have fulfillment centers, as they call them, where they just bring the shit, and then these people go and put a dildo in
everybody's
in the box, along with the whatever the couple CDs you ordered or whatever. What do you suppose?
Let's look that up. We can look that up right now. We're on the internet just to see what the number 1 Amazon products are. I think that should be fairly easy.
Number 1.
Top 10 Amazon products. Bring that up. Top 10 most popular items on Amazon. Well, that's the Amazon bestsellers. Toys and games. Oh, you got Legos, of course. You got your Play-Dohs. What is that?
Oh, so they're putting it in categories.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I want to know the number one overall.
Yeah,
that's Amazon.
You're not going to get it from Amazon either. They don't. That's a
BusinessInsider.com, the 16 best-selling products from Amazon Prime Day.
Okay, well,
that's stupid too. Why is everything skewed? I want to know.
Jeff Bezos owns the Washington Post, so he just owns all. They can't write anything negative about him.
Bestproducts.com.
Just tell me a list.
This is 54, and it's a slide gallery.
Oh,
you motherfuckers! Why can't you just give me a fucking list?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
This is ridiculous.
We're gonna find it. We're gonna fucking find it, man. Amazon, the app, 32 of the best top selling.
Maybe ask. Yeah.
What is the top selling item? Okay.
There you go. This is on Amazon Prime Day.
I
just want to know, like, in general.
Top selling products in 2018. Oh, just give me a list, please. They're gonna break it down again, man.
Electronics.
Why did they have to fucking do that?
Maybe, do you think that maybe keep going? They'll have a category on dildos.
It's always dildos. Oh my god, that sucks, dude. Why? What? Top 10 Amazon.
Top 10
top selling items on Amazon.
Yeah, there you go.
2018. I don't want an Amazon list. 19 best selling.
No.
It's Prime Day.
Wait.
Tops.
Is that it? Or is that just...
Who knows?
It's clickbait, man. It's probably just another slide.
Slideshows. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. It's not even a list.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking iron skillet. Cast iron skillets. Let me tell you about fucking cast iron skillets. They are dumb.
I have one.
Do you really?
Yeah.
My wife got a cast iron skillet, and I took that thing and I fucking put it in the sink, and I was washing it, and she goes, "No!" And I'm like, "What?" And you have to wash those things a certain kind of way.
Yeah, you can't just use soap and water and scrub pads on it.
You just like, what do? How do you clean it?
You
wipe it with a dry towel. After I've cooked meat in this, I'm just gonna wipe it down with a fucking towel.
You can heat it up and like get some oil and
No.
But there shouldn't be much sticking there if you're doing it right.
It's not worth it to me. I think I fucked her cast iron skillet up.
You see my iron. I don't have. Look at that. No iron deficiency. And the thing they use. That's from the skillet. You get living out here in the country. You drink a little bit of hard water. You don't want to drink a lot, but
I always
a little hard water. And my grandpa used to get iron treatments. Like he would go once a week. We'd go up to Findlay, and he'd sit there for 3 hours and get these massive injections.
Yeah, I think my dad has to do that.
Iron, and he would go out to the spigot and get water because it's non-softened, and then use the cast iron skillet, and he had to go less. Like he stopped having to go as much because he was
tip for your
able
life.
to get his iron. That's only if you have been through leukemia and bullshit. Like there's situations in there, but to have to go and get treatment that often and then not, fuck it, I would drink water straight out of the tap. And
I used to think that water out of the country water tasted better because it had a flavor.
Yeah.
And now that I live in town, I think that town water is so fucking gross. I do. I can drink bottled water. I love to drink that because I know it's fucking clean, and I'll drink country water. But drinking town water, it's always iffy to me because they're putting fucking chemicals in it.
Yeah, instead of reverse osmosis filter, where it's just shit's being filtered out.
You can taste
your water.
the chemicals
Your
sometimes.
water is blank. No, they use regular water out of the ground, and then they're like, it's got some stuff in it. Well, chlorine. How about that? We supposed to chlorine and fluoride in it, or what? We'll do all that.
Once a month or so, the water just tastes really chemically.
That's the cycle, man. You gotta.
It's Kent water, and then almost 2 to 3 times a year, some fucking pipe bursts, and then you can't drink the water at all, and you gotta fucking boil it. And I'll tell you what, that shit, that's not fucking. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. You can't just fucking boil water and then it's all right to drink it, because I boiled the shit out of this water and it was still fucking brown. Anyways, ranting about water. Let's wrap this show up. Up next on ZTO Radio, Hellfire Sinners with The End of the World. We're going to show a little clip from the Best Friends podcast, Best Friends Show podcast with Jade and Hardcore Heather Owens from Cincinnati. And then we'll hear a song from Potter's Field. If you want to get your music played on our next episode, you can email it to me at zombietakeovertelevision@gmail.com. Make sure you subscribe, rate, review us, do all that shit on Podbean. Whatever you can do. Don't put yourself out, just whatever you can do. Any final words, Scott? You want to promote your upcoming...
Yeah, I have a movie coming out.
Yeah.
It's got me and Scarlett Johansson and Brad Pitt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're a team of underground spelunkers.
I could see that going. Like, kind of like a Goonies, but for the adults.
Yeah, like an adult Goonies, but...
Shit, just call it Goonies. Goonies 2. What are they going to do?
They're already making that.
Are they really?
Yeah. Goonies 2. Trading Places 2. Which, No, not Trading Places. I'm a fucking moron. Coming to America. Which, even then,
How are they going to do that? How's that
Arsenio
work in
Hall
2018?
And Eddie Murphy's still around.
Are they still putting?
I think it may have it be Eddie Murphy's son.
That was
going to
like,
become the new Prince or whatever.
Trading Places was like the first movie where Eddie Murphy played like 16 different people in it, wasn't it? He played like multiple people in the barber shop.
Yeah.
Or was that Coming to America?
That might have been Coming to America.
Did he play multiple people in both ones?
Trading Places, I think.
Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching all of the things. We will see you next time on ZTO Radio.
I
Okay, I got a debate for you.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm always up for a debate. You know me.
You probably... I don't think...
Super arguer.
I think you... I know you probably don't eat cereal.
I do eat cereal.
Okay. Do you eat a lot? Enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Enough to know if I like cereal or not.
The question... The question is...
Yes, I love Lucky Charms with unicorns.
Oh, okay.
Was that the question?
No. But I actually have a box of the Rick and Morty, I forget what they're called, the fucking Schmeagol something or other, and it's all just marshmallows. I haven't opened it yet, but I have purchased it because I have a problem. But no, that's not the fucking question. Get me sidetracked.
Sorry.
So, when you eat cereal,
Yes.
do you do milk first or cereal first?
Cereal first, then milk.
Okay, so...
Are you about to tell me that you pour your milk in and then your cereal?
I do. I never... You know what? I've done this all my life. I never thought it was an issue until it was on like a TV show or it was talked about. And I'm like, really? It was actually on Bob and Tom the other day. I'm like, I never thought this was an issue. Ed... The first time he saw me do it, he was like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I'm getting cereal. He's like, why'd you put the milk in there first? I'm like, because I put the milk in the bowl in the kitchen, and then I take the box with me, and then I go where I'm eating, and then I just fucking pour as I go. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, you don't want to fucking put that in the milk, because you're like, you're still going to have to go back, and...
What?
I never thought it was an issue.
So
I don't know.
you plan on always eating more than a bowl of cereal?
Oh, absolutely.
Is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I cannot just have one bowl of cereal. Can't do it. Now, mind you, I eat relatively small bowls. Because I like it. Because I like it fucking
You should use
hard.
Tupperware. That's what it's there for.
Tupperware?
Yeah, you get a Tupperware bowl instead
Yeah.
of like the normal salad bowl. And then you can pour in how much cereal you want, and then you pour the milk on, and then you never have to go back.
No. I don't even like that much milk. So it's not like I'm like pouring this big fucking... I maybe do like a cup of milk, and then I will eat it until there is no milk left. I don't sip the milk. You know how you like eat cereal and people will like fucking drink the milk at the end?
So you eat cereal.
I
but you
keep
have
eating
milk left,
cereal.
and then you add more cereal.
Yes! I keep eating cereal until it's completely drained up into my cereal.
Do you like squishy cereal?
No.
You like crisp cereal?
Yes.
And you eat a shit ton of cereal
No.
at one time.
Oh, well, that's the thing. I rarely eat cereal, but when I get in a mood for it, I'm like, ooh.
You're just going to smash a box?
Usually...
Potentially?
Half a box at a time.
I'm not judging you.
Half a box at a time. Yeah, so half a box per sitting. That's the thing. I just do the milk, and I do a little bit, and I'm like, and then I keep doing it until there's like no milk left.
I actually watched a show about how they make food look so good on commercials, and they were showing how when they do cereal commercials,
yes,
they actually fill the bottom with glue, like Elmer's glue.
Really? So then it doesn't it
doesn't
sits
sink.
there. It doesn't. Okay.
So then they pour the cereal on top, and then it doesn't get squishy or anything, and it sits super nice on top.
Huh. I mean, it makes sense. I actually know a dude, he does photography work, and he does, like, food. Like, fun shit. Coming on the cereal, yup, I'm there with you. You're... JL, so JL, you're with me. You do the milk first, and then the cereal? Because I've been told that I'm, like, fucking super weird. I know at least one other person, because when I listen to the Bob and Tom show, I do every morning, the one chick on there, she does that, and they were all fucking giving her grief about it. And I'm like, well, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna ask. Curious.
Yep, I put cereal in first, and then I pour the milk on top.
A French fry bowl? What the hell's a French fry bowl?
Radio.